Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun, where we've reached our next town, Bilibin, where a tree seems to be standing here, somewhat alive and humanoid, with a mind to boot. Help me, somebody! But with growth not being able to work, I don't know what we can get to work, so checking out the town will help for starters. Let's put it that way. We've got ourselves 5 gold coins from the jar, which is never bad. Did you see the tree at the entrance? Yes, explain. That tree was once a man. He came to our village under a curse. His last words were that he had offended the sacred tree. Okay then, what's going on here? A curse is going on, so I don't really want to stay around here this long. This snow is already piling up in Emil, and the weather is freezing. If I were you, I'd wait until spring to go there. Well, we can't really wait to go anywhere. We rarely see any snow around Bilibin. I'm sure you don't, but still. Let's move on. I was looking for more information, really, here. There's a tower at the top of Emil that people say was built by the gods. Everyone there calls in the lighthouse. Okay, but this is what really interested me, because these markers on the ground signify movement, can be achieved, and more to the point, we find ourselves a hole in the ground with a engine. Right, McCoy's hidden warehouse. Do not enter. What'll stop me if I do? Well, apart from this thing here, we can't move anything but down, I'd imagine. Okay, that's problematic. We can't get in from this entrance then. There's definitely another path, so now it's all about finding it. I hear a large group crossed over Goma Range, heading toward Emil. Oh, we can't mind read you, it seems. You must be mad, it's almost winter and you're going to Emil. Well, I didn't say I necessarily was, but still, ever since that man turned into a tree, everyone has been too scared to go near the town's entrance. Is it true that a mountain exploded on the other side of Goma? The sky was a brilliant red that day. It was a beautiful sight. Well, it's also a very dangerous sight of what's gone on, but here we go, weapon shop once more. This guy wants to sell us all the armors. In fact, these armors are not exactly that overwhelming. To be honest, I'd go with weapons first off before anything. Let's see what we can buy here. Well, we can buy a broadsword for a ton of cash. What kind of... oh, big boost in power, though, if we could get it. We got a hunter's sword here with another big boost in power that we can really afford, to be honest. We've got a heavy mace. Again, it's not so much better than the battle axe, though, if you know what I mean. Right then, apart from that, we've also got the artifacts, which we could look at before, which we can now buy the magic rod, but there's now a witch's wand on offer. Right, so the magic rod does increase over the shaman's rod, but the witch's wand increases even further. The thing is, do we have anything to sell to be able to really get that kind of cash at this point in time? We can smell? Yes, we can smell them. We can sell a water of life, which revives a down character for a ton of money and turn it into, you know, like nice stuff, but I'm not sure that's probably the best way to go. If we're not using this wooden stick, however, we can get rid of that. It's not currently in use, so that's fine by me. Right, apart from that, we got the lucky tickets we can sell. Basically, our only option is to sell the water of life, if we want to get ourselves artifact items right now. That jar under the sunlight, it's got something in it, hasn't it? Let me check ya. How dare you? Alright, let's figure out how to get around, if anywhere. Alright, this is a priesty place, so please give me strength for times like these. Indeed, you may need it, but we don't need to be in here. What we need is a way into a secret cave, by the look of it. I know that guy who turned into the tree. I remember his clothes. What were they like then? He seemed so happy, and then he turned into a tree. What if that happened to me? Well, let's check out the mayor here. How are people doing in Kolima? I've been worried. I can't imagine that everyone in Kolima turned into a tree, but I guess Kalima's where we should be heading then. If everyone in town changed, it's weird enough. Right, we can head to McCoy's palace from here, but to be honest, I'd have to say that the road's blocked due to the McCoy's orders. No one would dare go after what happened last time. There's got to be some kind of secret place here to get in. Maybe the inn itself has something. Something changed in the eruption. Now all sorts of strange creatures lurk in every forest and mountain. Check out the inn as well, see if there's any secret passageways or some such. Start cooking already! They're being ordered around, are they? I'm really worried about Kolima. I was born there, you know. I can't even focus on my cooking. Well, you can, but I can't even check this jar. Someone's got to know a secret. I think that big tree deep in the forest looks suspicious. Well, I'd say, like, the fact there's a wind djinn under your ground looks more suspicious to me. I can't wait to see today's special. Yippee! Do you believe a tree spirit can curse a man? I guess yes, considering someone has been cursed. It's hard not to believe after you've seen that tree out front. Indeed. So it doesn't seem like anything's really going on right now, or going down here. Or that there's a ton of stuff around for us to pick up. The thing is, we can talk to everyone and try to get the info, if you know what I mean, as well. But it's interesting. I've heard songs that tell of ancient trees developing strange powers. Maybe that power is what caused the curse. Talking to people for information is the general thing for any JRPG, but it takes a while to do, doesn't it? Right, so no way down at the moment. But we've checked out most of this town. We've checked out the shops. Now it's towards McCoy's palace, and what's the point? Let's use another catch ability here. Synergy! Mind you, I may need to change my gin rack around again. We've got ourselves a nut in the meantime. Let's switch these. Trade them indeed. Change us back round to the class as we were. The lumber I ordered from Kolima disappeared after the incident. What, the actual wood itself? Are you telling me that I'm responsible for this? Who are you? I guess you're the lady of the manor. That curse of the tree spirit is a foolish old superstition. I just want to live in a big palace. Ah, so are you causing issues? Have you seen the barricade we built on the road to Kolima? No. It's off to the east if you want to see it. It was a rush job, so I had to take some shortcuts. Ah, does that mean that there might be a way through it? If and when we get there. Well, apart from that, do we both see that? Do we all see a cave entrance over that way? Can we get up there? That's the interesting part. Have we found what we needed to find by going into that other place? Meanwhile, however, we need to get on to the barricade, it seems, to get anywhere. Okay, so follow the path. And there's some steps. Aha, now we've got it. By checking around, we got what we needed. The information. And then the knowledge to put it into practice. Took me a little while to figure that out while checking out the town, but there we go. And down we go. Come here, Wind Djinn. Do you want to battle? No, you're coming straight to me? That's brilliant. And so the Jupiter Djinni Gust joined Ivan. Let's quickly equip it on. Which will, of course, boost his power a fair bit, or attack a little bit, agility a little bit. But it seems Ivan's not exactly a stat powerhouse in terms of being able to defend himself, in terms of defense and whatnot. He's the caster. He's that guy. He's the one that pelts them with all the AoE magic. He's got tons of magic power, tons of synergy points. Of course he's going to nuke down from above. Right then, McCoy's palace, it's time to enter you, is it? The lords will only meet with brave and mighty warriors. You don't seem the type. Think you're up to it? I guess. I see. You seem pretty confident. What did you say? You look a little young to get involved in this ugly mess. Nobody else seems up to the challenge, though. What do we have to lose? The thing is that we've got magical powers. All right, I shall let you pass. Follow me. And those powers helped us beat up those thieves, even though they look bigger and burlier. I always believed that the old tree in Kolima Forest should be protected. Do you now? So something happened to it, did it? Well, nothing in these barrels, which is a shame. Which way am I going then? If you want to see Lord McCoy, follow the red carpet. Well, apart from that, we always wonder if there's anything else around at the moment. We can't use anything on that. Nothing in the barrel. Any treasure chests? Oh, are you willing to go to Kolima Forest? I guess I am. I forget how many people Lord McCoy has hired to end the curse. And yet not a single warrior has returned. Thank you for your faith in my abilities. We've got ourselves a plant pot here. Some kind of parapet? You can see Kolima pretty well from here. On sunny days, Lord McCoy comes here to admire the view. Can I look out? No. I'm trying to look at this barrel, though. I didn't find anything at all. So checking around sometimes is good, checking around other times is bad. We got ourselves stat boost after all from our previous curiosities, so can't complain. But there's loads of chests down here. What do you think? These are Bilibin's great treasures. Whoever ends the curse can claim these as his own. Ooh. Great treasures, you say? I quite like that. Any of them artifacty type things. Powerful weapons with summonable abilities. Those are kind of what we want. Nothing in the barrel there. Nothing in the flower pot. These little things here don't really lead us to anything good. Right then, follow the red carpet, you say? Well, we can even go up more floors here, which is the crazy bit. Let's go to the Lord first of all, though. I'm sure you guys will alert me if there's things to find around. What's the matter then? I can always come back later and get them. Sir, some new warriors have just arrived in the palace. New warriors, you say? We've seen many a man, or sent many a man, into Kolima Forest, but not a one has returned. These warriors, did you get a good look at them? He's got a bit of an accent, has he, sir? Come closer, laddie. Hey, are these the ones you were talking about? But children! Didn't you expect me to believe you can save Kolima? I can, because I can. Well, I'll grant you a brave lot. Here, this key will get you past the barricades to the east. Even with a key, such wee lads as yourselves never reach Kolima. He's making fun of us, calling us children. That's just irritating, don't you think, Olis? Yes, it is. Well, don't let him get to you. We'll just have to prove we can handle this job, whatever it is. Well, we rose to the occasion, and we got manipulated. So you've decided to accept our little job. Hey, Ivan, you don't look too enthusiastic. That curse can turn a man into a tree. You think we stand a chance? What? Yeah, of course we do. You know we do, right, Olis? Yes. Confidence is key, you know. Not the golden key on the table. But if Olis is going, I guess I'm in too. At least we all agree on something. What troubles you, my lord? They seem willing enough. They call themselves warriors, but they're not but we children. Aye, these are desperate times, but I cannot send such wee lads to their doom. And what will happen to Kolima Forest? We cannot give up hope on our other champions. But what about us? We cannot send you into certain doom. Well, thankfully, some guy said he took a few shortcuts on the job. What if we said that we were going east anyway? You can go once things have settled down. Well, that means you're not going to let us go? Huck, it's for your own good, lad. I didn't want to talk about it anymore, Captain. So we're being chucked out. I'm sorry, but you should leave now. You should have mind-read him. My name was Olis. I'm sorry you were rejected. I never ever expected anything like this to happen to Bilibin. Will you promise me you won't go to Kolima? No, I can't promise. You're persistent, aren't you? That barricade, you may not need a key. Oops, I shouldn't have said anything. Well, I'm gonna go now. We already learned that factoid though. We could check out the rest of the castle, but I'll rely on you guys to say if there's any hidden items that I should look to pick up. That's for sure. Well, I'd love to get the magic wand on that at this point in time, but I probably should keep hold of a water of life for the time being. Money would be nice, but let's go to the east then and towards this barricade, wherever it is. We've got ourselves free gin, so that's all good. Is this the barricade that we were talking about? Well, yes, it's... You... Really? Really? You just stuck I mean... You just stuck boxes in the way. It's not a barricade at that point. It's, well, it is a barricade, but it's not a barricade. That's what I'm trying to say. Right then, we can make it past here, but something... There's a tree that looks like a person. Interesting is here as well. There, it's so heavy. Do you want them gone then? Can I move some of these off him? I don't think I can. Can we maybe whirlwind them off or something? It seems this guy's in trouble. There's a tree that looks like a person, that's for sure. But I want to use my abilities, and of course I can't when facing him, which is a problem. Can I move it off? Catch, grab light objects from afar. I don't think they're that light. Well, we can change and try some more stuff. We got move and we got whirlwind. Right then, so let's change whirlwind onto that, catch onto this. See if we can move these people. No. Whirlwind didn't work. How do you expect me to move them from you then, guys? Or maybe move can work from a different angle. Maybe. Possibly? I don't think growth would work. Well, move doesn't work either. We could try growth, or we could try seeing what other abilities we can make from our Djinn combinations. Is this something we can do or not? Right, what would you get if you get those abilities exactly? Right, you got growth then as well, did you? So let's stick with that. There's got to be something we can do there. Growth, cure, mind read. I don't think cure is going to work. Seems mind read comes as a base ability there. Growth didn't work, so we can't help that tree at all. Sorry about that. Everything's too big and on you. I would like to help, but it seems that that's not anything I've got is not the key. Or maybe I'm just looking for puzzles where there aren't any puzzles. Could be a possibility after all, so let's go check around and have a look around all this terrain. We got Wrap 1 and 2. Let's see how much HP you've got by first wailing on 1, but it seems to me that you've got defense coming out of your ears. Rapid Smash will put pay to you. No 11 damage? Did the other rat defend then? That was a small amount. A paltry amount, you could say. And we've already quite a few PP down because of all the abilities we've been using. Rapid Smash comes in. We're just taking attacks in exchange. Is this one of those periods in time where it's time to grind? We can get ourselves some coins after all, so saving up for a more powerful weapon would be nice. Apart from that, we've got places to be, places to see. Alright, let's use fire here. I don't think that's going to work so well on Will-O-the-Wisp, strangely enough. Maybe I should use Ray, but Rapid Smash comes in. 34, 44, 34, not defeated. Ivan might go down at this rate. Ivan has gone down, so we need to head back to town. More to the point, we need to finish off our opposition so we can survive this battle. Right, not going to go well with you. Earthquake might be the best thing to bring out here. One of our party members going down is never a good thing. Right, we've got a Water of Life, but now comes the problem times. Now we just need to make it back quite nicely. This returns us to a dungeon entrance. Retreat doesn't work here though. I was wondering if it would warp us to a town. Right, we still have a fair bit of HP, but with Ivan down, I don't really want to use the Water of Life in this sense, considering it's such a valuable object. Travelling back and getting out of here seems to be the good thing, but caught by surprise is not good for us. Right, we took a fair whacking there. A whacking that I did not want to take. Should we go all out with Earthquake or Cure? We've got enough for a flare. Will that actually put anyone down? Okay, one opponent has gone down, which is better than none. Rumble shouldn't take anyone down at this point in time. We've got ourselves in trouble here. That's the only way I can describe it. A little bit of extra thing. Well, a herb was gained just then, which is kind of hinting us to go, hey, would you like a heal? Would you like it? I kind of would right now. Let's see if we can struggle back home. With such horrible things happening as constant monster fights coming. Right, rat soldiers. I didn't even have the PP2 attack at this rate. We could use boost party attack and go with an ability here. Earthquake does damage to the masses. Our attack's been boosted. Garrett's going to take some hits. But what I'm hoping Garrett does is summon a nice monster. Okay, Garrett attacks because Olis is stuck on defense. How did that happen? I don't know, but one rat went down. A rat soldier ran away. Yeah, attacking is the best option here. Let's keep your ability at the moment you're summoned, because we might want to use it in the future, but Garrett's low HP, but we managed to make it through that fight and level up to go with it. Phew. Alright, so with that said and done, we move back to this place, Bilibin's Barricade, where I still wonder if anything's going on there, considering platforms and stuff around. We can push that to make it through. Basically, I've got to make it back to town. So, with safety our main preference at this point, a bit of worry surrounds us as we move on into harder terrain. Let's go back, restore our health, restore our PP, head to the guy, and hopefully with a little bit more money, maybe think about picking up an artifact. See you around for more Golden Sun. Bye-bye.